You're safe here. Let the weight fall from your shoulders. Let the ache in your chest soften just a little. You've been carrying so much, haven't you? The loneliness that follows you through crowded rooms, the silence that grows louder when the sun goes down, the wondering if anyone really sees you, if anyone knows what it feels like to be you right now. You're not alone anymore. Jesus is here. Not distant, not distracted, not waiting for you to clean yourself up first. He's here, and he's been waiting for you. The fire is warm, the night is kind, and his voice is softer than you imagined. Listen now, come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light. Matthew chapter 11, verses 28 through 30. He's calling you by name, not the name others see, not the role you play or the mask you wear. Your real name, the one only he knows, the one spoken over you before the world began. Come to me, he says. Not come to church, not come when you're better, not come when you've figured it all out. Just come tired, come broken, come unsure, come exactly as you are, right now, in this moment. Peace I leave with you, my peace I give you. I do not give to you as the world gives. Do not let your hearts be troubled, and do not be afraid. John chapter 14, verse 27. The world has given you so many things that don't last. Promises that crumbled, connections that faded, comfort that ran out just when you needed it most. But Jesus gives differently. His peace isn't conditional. It doesn't depend on your circumstances. It doesn't wait for your life to make sense. He gives peace like a river that doesn't stop flowing, like a breath that fills your lungs even when you've forgotten how to breathe deeply, like a hand that holds yours in the dark and doesn't let go. I am with you always, to the very end of the age. Matthew chapter 28, verse 20. Always. Not sometimes, not when you pray hard enough, not when you earn it or deserve it. Always. In the lonely nights, in the crowded days when you still feel invisible, in the moments when you wonder if you matter at all. He is with you. I have called you by name. You are mine. Isaiah chapter 43, verse 1. You are his, not because of what you've done, not because you've somehow become worthy. You are his because he chose you, because he saw you and said, this one, this heart, this life are mine. And when you are his, you are never alone. I will never leave you nor forsake you. Hebrew chapter 13, verse 5. Never is a strong word. It means there's no condition you could meet, no place you could go, no mistake you could make that would cause him to walk away. Never means the door is always open, the light is always on, the fire is always burning. For you, the Lord himself goes before you and will be with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged. Deuteronomy chapter 31, verse 8. He goes before you into tomorrow. He walks beside you through today. He holds you through the night. You are surrounded. You are covered. You are seen. And you can rest now, because loneliness is not your portion anymore. Isolation is not your destiny. You were made for connection, true connection, and the deepest connection of all is here. Right now, in this moment, Jesus beside you, his presence like warmth against your skin, his voice like the softest whisper that somehow reaches the deepest part of you. Are you? Here I am. I stand at the door and knock. If anyone hears my voice and opens the door, I will come in and eat with that person, and they with me. Revelation chapter 3, verse 20. He's not forcing his way in. He's knocking gently. He's waiting for you to open the door just a crack. And when you do, even just a little, he comes in, not as a guest who will leave, but as a friend who stays, who sits with you, who shares the table with you, who makes sure you never eat alone again. You're not alone tonight. You're not alone tomorrow. You're not alone in any moment that stretches out before you, because Jesus said, "Surely I am with you always." And what Jesus says is true. Let his words settle over you now like a blanket. Let them sink in deeper than the loneliness ever went. Let them fill the empty spaces with something real, something lasting, something that won't fade when the sun comes up. You are loved. You are known. You are never, ever alone. He knows your name, not just the one written on your birth certificate, not just the one people call you in passing. He knows the name that lives beneath all the others, the one that holds your story, your pain, your secret loneliness. He knows what it feels like to be you. When Jesus saw her weeping, and the Jews who had come along with her also weeping, he was deeply moved in spirit and troubled. John chapter 11, verse 33. Jesus wept. The God of the universe stood at a tomb and let tears fall down his face. He didn't explain death away. He didn't give a sermon about heaven. He felt it, the loss, the ache, the wrongness of separation. He knows what it's like to hurt. For we do not have a high priest who is unable to empathize with our weaknesses, but we have one who has been tempted in every way, just as we are, yet he did not sin. Hebrews chapter 4, verse 15. Every way. That means the loneliness too. The feeling of being misunderstood, the weight of walking through something that no one else seems to understand. Jesus has been there. He's felt the isolation of having nowhere to lay his head, the rejection of being unwanted in his own hometown, the abandonment of friends who scattered when things got hard. He knows he was despised and rejected by mankind, a man of suffering and familiar with pain. Like one from whom people hide their faces, he was despised, and we held him in low esteem. Isaiah chapter 53, verse 3. Familiar with pain, not distantly aware of it. Familiar, like an old companion that shows up uninvited and stays too long. Jesus walked with suffering. He sat with it in the garden while his friends slept. He carried it to a cross while crowds shouted insults, and he did it so you would never face your pain alone. Surely he took up our pain and bore our sorrows, yet we considered him punished by God, stricken by him, and afflicted. Isaiah chapter 53, verse 4. Your pain, your specific, personal, heartbreaking pain, he took it up. He carried it. Not because he had to, but because he saw you sitting here tonight, feeling what you're feeling, and he decided your freedom was worth everything. During the days of Jesus' life on earth, he offered up prayers and petitions with fervent cries and tears to the one who could save him, and he was heard because of his reverent submission. Hebrews chapter 5, verse 7. Fervent cries, tears. Jesus prayed with emotion, with intensity, with the rawness of someone who knew what it was to need God desperately. He wasn't distant or stoic. He was human, fully human, which means he understands what you're going through right now in ways that comfort can't even capture. He was oppressed and afflicted, yet he did not open his mouth. He was led like a lamb to the slaughter, and as a sheep before its shearers is silent, so he did not open his mouth. Isaiah chapter 53, verse 7. There were moments when no one defended him, when no one stood up and said, "This is wrong," when he walked through suffering in what looked like complete isolation. And yet he wasn't alone. The Father was with him, and he is with you now. My God, why have you forsaken me? Matthew chapter 27, verse 46. Even Jesus cried out in loneliness. Even he felt the shadow of abandonment. Not because the Father truly left, but because he was tasting the full weight of human separation from God. He was entering into the deepest loneliness so that you would never have to carry it alone. He went there so you wouldn't have to stay there. Jesus said, "Father, forgive them, for they do not know what they are doing." Luke chapter 23, verse 34. In the middle of his pain, he thought of others. In the middle of rejection, he offered forgiveness. In the middle of isolation, he remained connected to the Father's heart. And he's doing the same for you right now. He's praying for you, interceding for you, standing between you and every lie that says you're too much or not enough. Simon, Simon, Satan has asked to sift all of you as wheat. But I have prayed for you, Simon, that your faith may not fail. And when you have turned back, strengthen your brothers. Luke chapter 22, verses 31 and 32. Jesus prayed for Peter before Peter even knew he needed it. Before the denial, before the breakdown, before the tears. Jesus saw it coming and covered him in prayer. And he's doing that for you. He sees tomorrow. He knows what's ahead. And he's already praying you through it. Already making a way. Already preparing strength for you that you don't even know you'll need yet. I have told you these things, so that in me you may have peace. In this world you will have trouble, though. But take heart, I have overcome the world. John chapter 16, verse 33. He doesn't promise that life will be easy. He doesn't say loneliness will never knock on your door again. But he does say this, take heart, because whatever you're facing, he's already overcome it. Whatever feels too big, he's already bigger. Whatever feels like it might swallow you whole, he's already defeated. You are not fighting alone. You are not walking alone. You are not enduring alone. The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. Psalm 34, verse 18. Close, not far away watching, not waiting for you to pull yourself together. Close, near, right here. His presence is thick in this room, in this moment, wrapping around the parts of you that feel most fragile. He sees your broken heart, and instead of asking you to fix it first, he moves closer. That's who he is. That's who he's always been. And tonight, he whispers your name, the real one, the one only he knows, and he says, I see you, I know you, and you are not alone. The Father has been waiting for you, not with arms crossed, not with disappointment in his eyes. He's been waiting the way a father waits for a child who's been gone too long, scanning the horizon, heart full of longing, ready to run the moment you come into view. You are loved with a love that doesn't make sense. See what great love the Father has lavished on us, that we should be called children of God, and that is what we are. 1 John chapter 3, verse 1. Lavished, not measured out carefully, not given in small doses. Lavished, poured out abundantly, extravagantly, more than you could ever need or deserve or even hold. You are called a child of God, not a servant, not a distant follower, a child, which means you have access, you have belonging, you have a place at the table that no one can take away. How great is the love the Father has lavished on us, that we should be called children of God. 1 John chapter 3, verse 1. Say it slowly, let it settle in. You are a child of God. That's not something you work toward. It's not something you earn. It's who you are, right now, in this moment, tired, lonely, uncertain and still, completely a child of God. For those who are led by the Spirit of God are the children of God. The Spirit you received does not make you slaves, so that you live in fear again. Rather, the Spirit you received brought about your adoption to sonship, and by him we cry, Abba, Father. Romans chapter 8, verses 14 and 15. Abba, the most intimate word for father, the word a child uses when they crawl into their father's lap, when they reach up for strong arms to hold them, when they whisper in the dark, "Are you there?" And he is. He's always there. The Spirit himself testifies with our spirit that we are God's children. Romans chapter 8, verse 16. Even when you can't feel it, the Spirit is whispering truth over you. You belong. You are his. You are wanted. You are loved. Deep in your spirit, beneath all the noise and doubt, there's a voice that keeps saying, "You are mine." Listen for it now. Now, if we are children, then we are heirs, heirs of God, and co-heirs with Christ, if indeed we share in his sufferings, in order that we may also share in his glory. Romans chapter 8, verse 17. You are an heir. Everything that belongs to the Father belongs to you, not someday, not when you get your life together. Now, you have access to his peace, his presence, his comfort, his strength. You don't have to beg for scraps. You don't have to wonder if there's enough. You are family. But when the set time had fully come, God sent his Son, born of a woman, born under the law, to redeem those under the law, that we might receive adoption to sonship. Galatians chapter 4, verses 4 and 5. Adoption wasn't plan B. It wasn't something God settled for. It was the plan all along, to bring you into his family, to give you his name, to make you his own. And once you're adopted, you can't be unadopted. Once you're family forever. Because you are his sons, God sent the Spirit of his Son into our hearts, the Spirit who calls out, Abba, Father. Galatians chapter 4, verse 6. The Spirit inside you is crying out right now, even when you don't have words, even when you're too tired to pray. The Spirit is praying for you, calling out to the Father on your behalf, saying, "This one is yours. Hold them, comfort them. Let them feel how deeply they are loved." So you are no longer a slave, but God's child. And since you are his child, God has made you also an heir. Galatians chapter 4, verse 7. You are no longer bound to loneliness, no longer chained to the feeling that you have to prove your worth, no longer enslaved to the fear that you might be too much or not enough. You are a child, free, loved, safe. In love, he predestined us for adoption to sonship through Jesus Christ, in accordance with his pleasure and will, to the praise of his glorious grace, which he has freely given us in the one he loves. Ephesians chapter 1, verses 4 through 6. Before you were born, he planned to adopt you. Before you took your first breath, he was making a way to bring you home. This wasn't a last-minute decision. This was his pleasure, his will, his joy. You bring him joy, not because of what you do, but because of who you are, his child, his beloved, his own. For he chose us in him before the creation of the world to be holy and blameless in his sight. Ephesians chapter 1, verse 4. Before the stars were flung into space, before the oceans knew their depths, before time itself began, he chose you. He saw you sitting here tonight, feeling what you're feeling. And he said, "Yes, that one, I choose that one." And he still chooses you, every morning, every moment, and every breath. In him we have redemption through his blood, the forgiveness of sins, in accordance with the riches of God's grace that he lavished on us. Ephesians chapter 1, verses 7 and 8. There it is again. Lavished. God doesn't hold back. He doesn't ration his grace. He pours it out in riches more than enough, overflowing, abundant beyond measure. You are forgiven, completely, fully, finally. You are redeemed, bought back, made whole, restored to the family you were always meant to belong to. And you also were included in Christ when you heard the message of truth, the gospel of your salvation. When you believed, you were marked in him with a seal, the promised Holy Spirit. Ephesians chapter 1, verse 13. Marked, sealed, like a letter that bears the king's signet ring. You belong to him now, and no one can break that seal. No failure, no doubt, no loneliness, no fear. You are his forever, for you did not receive a spirit that makes you a slave again to fear, but you received the spirit of sonship. Romans chapter 8, verse 15. You don't have to be afraid anymore. Afraid that you're too broken. Afraid that you're unlovable. Afraid that you'll end up alone. You are a son. You are a daughter. You are family. And the Father's arms are open wide tonight, waiting to hold you close and whisper over you the truth you've needed to hear all along. You are mine. You are loved. You are home. You belong here. Not on the edges. Not in the back row. Not waiting to see if there's room for you. You belong right here, in the center of God's heart. At the table he's prepared. You have a place that's only yours. Consequently, you are no longer foreigners and strangers, but fellow citizens with God's people and also members of his household. Ephesians chapter 2, verse 19. No longer a stranger, no longer someone looking in from the outside, wondering if you'll ever truly fit. You are a citizen, a member, part of the household, which means you have a key, you have a room, you have a seat that's always waiting. For through him we both have access to the Father by one Spirit. Ephesians chapter 2, verse 18. Access. Not someday. Not when you're better. Not when you've prayed enough or read enough or done enough. Right now, this moment, you have direct access to the Father because of Jesus. The door is open, and you are invited in. But now, in Christ Jesus, you who once were far away have been brought near by the blood of Christ. Ephesians chapter 2, verse 13. You were far away, distant, separated, wondering if God even knew your name. But not anymore. You've been brought near, not by your effort, not by your worthiness, by the blood of Christ, by his sacrifice, by his decision to say, I want this one close to me, sir. And now you are. For he himself is our peace, who has made the two groups one and has destroyed the barrier, the dividing wall of hostility. Ephesians chapter 2, verse 14. Every barrier has been destroyed. Every wall that kept you feeling separate, isolated, alone, torn down. There's nothing between you and God now. Nothing between you and his love. Nothing between you and the family you were made to belong to. The wall is gone, and you are welcome. His purpose was to create in himself one new humanity out of the two, thus making peace, and in one body to reconcile both of them to God through the cross, by which he put to death their hostility. Ephesians chapter 2, verses 15 and 16. You are part of something bigger now. One body, one family. Connected not by blood or background or how well you have it all together, but by Christ, by his love, by his choice to make you his own. You are not alone in this. You are surrounded by a family you haven't even met yet. And more than that, you are held by a God who will never let you go. Therefore, as God's chosen people, holy and dearly loved, clothe yourselves with compassion, kindness, humility, gentleness, and patience. Colossians chapter 3, verse 12. Chosen, holy, dearly loved. Those aren't aspirations. They're not goals to reach. They're who you are right now. God chose you. He set you apart as holy, and he loves you dearly, deeply, tenderly, with a love that doesn't waver. Bear with each other and forgive one another if any of you has a grievance against someone. Forgive as the Lord forgave you. Colossians chapter 3, verse 13. You are part of a family that knows how to forgive, because you've been forgiven, completely, lavishly, without condition. And now you get to live in that freedom, knowing that your past doesn't define you. Your mistakes don't disqualify you. and your weakness doesn't diminish your place at the table. And over all these virtues put on love, which binds them all together in perfect unity. Colossians chapter 3, verse 14. Love is the thread that holds everything together. Love is what makes you family, not performance, not perfection. Love, the kind of love that says, you belong here, and nothing can change that. Let the peace of Christ rule in your hearts, since as members of one body you were called to peace, and be thankful. Colossians chapter 3, verse 15. You were called to peace, not to striving, not to proving yourself. Peace, the peace of knowing you're exactly where you're supposed to be. The peace of knowing you don't have to earn your spot. The peace of knowing you are family. For you are all children of God through faith in Christ Jesus. Galatians chapter 3, verse 26. All, not some. Not the ones who have it together. All. Every single person who puts their faith in Jesus becomes a child of God. And that includes you. Tired, lonely, uncertain you. You are a child of God through faith, and nothing can change that. For all of you who were baptized into Christ have clothed yourselves with Christ. There is neither Jew nor Gentile, neither slave nor free, nor is there male and female, for you are all one in Christ Jesus. Galatians chapter 3, verses 27 and 28. You are clothed with Christ, covered, hidden, safe, and in Him. All the labels that once divided you from others fall away. You are one family, one body, one people loved by one God. If you belong to Christ, then you are Abraham's seed and heirs according to the promise. Galatians chapter 3, verse 29. You belong to Christ, which means you belong to the family of promise, the family of faith, the family that stretches back through generations and forward into eternity. You are not a branch that was added on. You are grafted in, rooted, part of the tree. You belong. But to all who did receive Him, to those who believed in His name, He gave the right to become children of God. John chapter 1, verse 12. The right, not the possibility, not the chance, the right. You have the legal, spiritual, unshakable right to be called a child of God. And no one, no circumstance, no failure, no enemy can take that away from you. Yet to all who did receive Him, to those who believed in His name, He gave the right to become children of God, children born not of natural descent, nor of human decision or a husband's will, but born of God. John chapter 1, verses 12 and 13. Born of God, not by accident, not by chance, by the will of God Himself. He decided to make you His. He decided to give you life. He decided to call you family. And what God decides, no one can undo. How great is the love the Father has lavished on us, that we should be called children of God, and that is what we are. 1 John chapter 3, verse 1. That is what you are. Not what you're trying to become, not what you hope to be someday. What you are right now, a child of God. Loved, chosen, belonging. You have a seat at the table tonight. You have a place by the fire. You have a home in the heart of God. And no amount of loneliness can change that truth. You belong. Fear has been whispering, hasn't it? Telling you that you'll always be alone, that no one really sees you, that the loneliness will never lift. Fear has a voice. And sometimes it sounds so convincing that you forget there's another voice, a louder one, a truer one, speaking over you. Love is speaking tonight. There is no fear in love, but perfect love drives out fear, because fear has to do with punishment. The one who fears is not made perfect in love. 1 John chapter 4, verse 18. Perfect love. The kind of love that doesn't fail. The kind of love that doesn't change based on your performance or your mood. or how together you seem. Perfect love, and that love is here right now, driving out every whisper of fear that's been following you. You are not being punished. You are being loved. For God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. 2 Timothy chapter 1, verse 7. Fear didn't come from God. The anxious thoughts, the lonely spirals, the worry that you'll always feel this way, that's not His voice. His voice gives power, love, clarity, a sound mind that can rest in truth instead of spinning in what-ifs. Listen for His voice now. It's gentler than the fear, but it's so much stronger. The Lord is my light and my salvation, whom shall I fear? The Lord is the stronghold of my life, of whom shall I be afraid? Psalm 27, verse 1. Whom shall you fear? Not loneliness, not isolation, not the future, not the uncertainty of tomorrow. The Lord is your stronghold, your fortress, your safe place, your shelter that cannot be shaken. You are protected. Even though I walk through the darkest valley, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. Psalm 23, verse 4. The darkest valley, not the easiest path, not the sunny meadow. The dark valley, the place where you can't see clearly, where every step feels uncertain, where loneliness wraps around you like a shadow. And even there, you don't have to fear, because He is with you. His presence is the comfort. His nearness is the light. His voice is the steady guide that says, one step, just one more step. I'm right here. When I am afraid, I put my trust in you, in God, whose word I praise. In God I trust and am not afraid. What can mere mortals do to me? Psalm 56, verses 3 and 4. When, not if. When you are afraid because fear will come, you have somewhere to put it. You don't have to carry it. You don't have to let it make decisions for you. You put your trust in God. You let His word steady you. You remember that no person, no circumstance, no amount of loneliness can separate you from His love. So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. Isaiah chapter 41, verse 10. Do not fear, not because nothing hard will happen, not because loneliness will magically disappear, but because He is with you. And when He is with you, you are held, strengthened, upheld by a hand that will never let you fall. For I am the Lord your God, who takes hold of your right hand and says to you, do not fear, I will help you. Isaiah chapter 41, verse 13. He takes hold of your hand, like a father holding the hand of a child walking through a crowded place. Firm, steady, reassuring. You're not wandering alone. You're not lost in the crowd. He's holding on to you, and He's saying, I will help you. Not maybe. Not if you're good enough. I will. It's a promise, solid, sure, unbreakable. Do not be afraid, for I am with you. I will bring your children from the east and gather you from the west. Isaiah chapter 43, verse 5. Even when you feel scattered, fragmented, broken into pieces, spread too thin, He is gathering you, bringing you back together, making you whole. You don't have to hold yourself together. He's doing that for you. When you pass through the waters, I will be with you. And when you pass through the rivers, they will not sweep over you. When you walk through the fire, you will not be burned. The flames will not set you ablaze. Isaiah chapter 43, verse 2. When you pass through, not if, when, hard things will come. Deep waters, rushing rivers, fire that feels like it might consume you. But here's the promise: you will not drown. You will not be swept away. You will not be burned, and because He is with you in the water, in the fire, in the loneliest moment, and He is there. See, peace I leave with you. My peace I give you. I do not give to you as the world gives. Do not let your hearts be troubled, and do not be afraid. John chapter 14, verse 27. His peace is different. The world offers peace that depends on circumstances, peace that lasts as long as everything is going well. But Jesus gives peace that stays, peace that holds you when nothing makes sense, peace that whispers, "You're okay, you're safe, you're loved. I have told you these things, so that in me you may have peace. In this world you will have trouble, but take heart, I have overcome the world." John chapter 16, verse 33. Trouble will come, but take heart. Not take a deep breath and try harder. Take heart. Let courage rise. Let hope stir. Because Jesus has already overcome everything that's trying to overwhelm you. The loneliness overcome. The fear overcome. The isolation overcome. You are not fighting a losing battle. You are standing on victory ground. The Lord Himself goes before you and will be with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged. Deuteronomy chapter 31, verse 8. He goes before you, into tomorrow, into the unknown, into every situation that makes your heart race with anxiety. He's already there, already making a way, already preparing peace for you. And He will never leave you. Not for a moment, not for a breath. Never. So fear can whisper all it wants. But love is louder. Love is truer. And love is holding you tonight, saying, "You are mine, and you are safe. You don't have to do this alone." The striving, the carrying, the endless effort to hold yourself together. You were never meant to bear it all by yourself. There's someone else here, someone you can't see with your eyes, but whose presence is more real than the air you're breathing. The Spirit is with you tonight, and I will ask the Father, and He will give you another advocate to help you and be with you forever, the Spirit of truth. The world cannot accept Him, because it neither sees Him nor knows Him, but you know Him, for He lives with you and will be in you. John chapter 14, verses 16 and 17. Another advocate, another helper, not distant, not occasional, forever. The Spirit of truth lives with you, not visits, not stops by when you pray hard enough. Lives with you, in you, closer than your own heartbeat. I will not leave you as orphans, I will come to you. John chapter 14, verse 18. Orphans, alone, abandoned, without family or covering or anyone to care. Jesus says, "Not you, not ever. I will not leave you that way. I will come to you." And He has, through the Spirit, through the presence that wraps around you even when you feel utterly alone. But the Advocate, the Holy Spirit, whom the Father will send in my name, will teach you all things and will remind you of everything I have said to you. John chapter 14, verse 26. The Spirit teaches you, reminds you, when you forget who you are, when you forget whose you are, when loneliness tells you lies and you can't remember what's true, the Spirit whispers, reminds, brings back the words that give life. You are loved, you are seen, you are not alone. Peace I leave with you, my peace I give you. I do not give to you as the world gives. Do not let your hearts be troubled, and do not be afraid. John chapter 14, verse 27. His peace, given through the Spirit, a peace that doesn't depend on your circumstances changing, a peace that settles in the middle of the storm, a peace that says, "Even here, even now, you are held. But very truly, I tell you, it is for your good that I am going away. Unless I go away, the Advocate will not come to you. But if I go, I will send Him to you." John chapter 16, verse 7. For your good, Jesus left so the Spirit could come. So you wouldn't have to travel to find him. So you wouldn't have to wait in line or wonder if he has time for you. The Spirit is with you always, everywhere, in every moment of loneliness and every quiet tear. But when the Spirit of truth, God, comes, he will guide you into all the truth. He will not speak on his own. He will speak only what he hears, and he will tell you what is yet to come. John chapter 16, verse 13. He guides you not just once, not just when you ask. He guides you into truth, away from lies, away from shame, away from the false narratives that say you'll always be alone. He's speaking right now, telling you what's true, showing you what's ahead. And what's ahead is not isolation. It's intimacy, connection, belonging. And I will ask the Father, and he will give you another advocate to help you and be with you forever. John chapter 14, verse 16. Forever. That word again. Not for a season, not until you mess up. Forever. The Spirit is your constant companion, your helper, your comforter, the one who never sleeps, never leaves, never grows tired of being near you. In the same way, the Spirit helps us in our weakness. We do not know what we ought to pray for, but the Spirit himself intercedes for us through wordless groans. Romans chapter 8, verse 26. When you don't have words, when the loneliness is so heavy you can't even form a prayer, when all you can do is sit in the dark and ache, the Spirit is praying for you, groaning on your behalf, interceding with words too deep for human language. You are never without an advocate, never without someone speaking to the Father about your heart. And he who searches our hearts knows the mind of the Spirit, because the Spirit intercedes for God's people in accordance with the will of God. Romans chapter 8, verse 27. God knows what the Spirit is praying. He knows what your heart needs before you even know yourself. And the Spirit is making sure those needs are heard, spoken, covered. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. You are continuously, constantly interceded for. And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him, who have been called according to his purpose. Romans chapter 8, verse 28. All things, even the loneliness, even the long nights, even the moments when you wonder if it will ever get better, God is working, not wasting, not ignoring, working, weaving something good out of what feels impossibly hard. For those God foreknew, he also predestined to be conformed to the image of his Son, that he might be the firstborn among many brothers and sisters. Romans chapter 8, verse 29. You are being shaped, made more like Jesus, not through perfection, through surrender, through letting him hold you when you're too tired to hold yourself, through learning what it means to trust when you can't see the way. What, then, shall we say in response to these things? If God is for us, who can be against us? Romans chapter 8, verse 31. God is for you, on your side, rooting for you, fighting for you, standing with you. And if God is for you, if the Creator of the universe, the one who knows you fully and loves you completely, is on your side, then what can stand against you? Not loneliness, not fear, not isolation. None of it is stronger than the God who is for you. The Spirit you received does not make you slaves, so that you live in fear again. Rather, the Spirit you received brought about your adoption to sonship, and by him we cry, Abba, Father. Romans chapter 8, verse 15. The Spirit brought you into the family, made you a son, made you a daughter, gave you the right to call God Abba, the most intimate, tender name for Father. And now, when you cry out in the middle of the night, when loneliness presses in and you whisper, "Are you there?" the Spirit carries that cry to the Father. And a father leans in close and says, "I'm here, my child. I'm always here. You are not alone. The Spirit breathes beside you, within you, around you, and where the Spirit is, there is presence, comfort, peace. You are held. David knew loneliness. He knew what it was to hide in caves, to run from enemies, to feel forgotten by the very people he'd served. He knew the ache of isolation, the weight of wondering if anyone remembered his name. And in those moments, he wrote, "Hear my cry. O God, listen to my prayer. From the ends of the earth I call to you. I call as my heart grows faint. Lead me to the rock that is higher than I." Psalm 61, verses 1 and 2. From the ends of the earth, from the farthest, loneliest place, from the edge where it feels like you might fall off into nothingness. That's where David called from. And God heard. He hears you too. For you have been my refuge, a strong tower against the foe. I long to dwell in your tent forever and take refuge in the shelter of your wings. Psalm 61, verses 3 and 4. A refuge, a strong tower, a shelter. And not someday, not when life gets easier. Now, God is your safe place right now. A place where you can run when everything feels too big. When loneliness feels like it might swallow you whole. His wings are over you, covering you, keeping you. Turn to me and be gracious to me, for I am lonely and afflicted. Relieve the troubles of my heart and free me from my anguish. Psalm 25, verses 16 and 17. I am lonely. David said it, admitted it, didn't dress it up or pretend everything was fine. He brought his loneliness straight to God and said, I need you. I need relief. I need freedom from this anguish. And God didn't turn away. He leaned in closer. Look on my affliction and my distress and take away all my sins. Psalm 25, verse 18. Look, see me. Notice what I'm going through. David asked God to look, and God did. He always does. He sees your affliction. He knows your distress. And he doesn't just observe from a distance, he moves toward you with compassion. Though my father and mother forsake me, the Lord will receive me. Psalm 27, verse 10. Even if everyone else walks away, even if the people who should love you most abandon you, even if you're left standing alone in a room full of people who don't understand, the Lord receives you. He opens his arms. He makes space. He says, come here. You belong with me. I remain confident of this. I will see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. Wait for the Lord. Be strong and take heart and wait for the Lord. Psalm 27, verses 13 and 14. Wait, not because God is slow, not because he doesn't care, but because he's working, moving, preparing goodness for you that you can't see yet. Be strong, take heart. The waiting isn't wasted, and you're not waiting alone. The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. Psalm 34, verse 18. Close, not far away observing, not watching from heaven with detached sympathy. Close, near, right here at wire. The more broken you feel, the closer he comes. He doesn't wait for you to pull yourself together. He comes close to the mess, to the tears, to the lonely, crushed places. The righteous cry out, and the Lord hears them. He delivers them from all their troubles. The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. Psalm 34, verses 17 and 18. He hears every cry, every whispered prayer in the middle of the night, every moment when you can't find words but your heart is screaming. He hears it all, and he delivers. Not always instantly, not always the way you expect, but he delivers. He saves. He rescues those who are crushed. I sought the Lord, and he answered me. He delivered me from all my fears. Psalm 34, verse 4. David sought, and God answered. It's that simple, that profound. You seek, and he answers. You reach out, and he responds. You whisper his name in the dark, and he's already there, saying, I'm listening. Those who look to him are radiant. Their faces are never covered with shame. Psalm 34, verse 5. Look to him, not to your circumstances, not to the loneliness, not to the fear that it might always be this way. Look to him, and something shifts. Light breaks through. Hope stirs. You don't have to hide your face. You don't have to carry shame. You can look up, and when you do, you find him looking back with eyes full of love. This poor man called, and the Lord heard him. He saved him out of all his troubles. Psalm 34, verse 6. This poor man, not the one who had it all together, not the one who prayed eloquently. The poor man, the struggling one, the lonely one. He called, and the Lord heard. You can call too, right now, with whatever words you have, with no words at all. Just call, and he will hear. Taste and see that the Lord is good. Blessed is the one who takes refuge in him. Psalm 34, verse 8. Taste, experience. Don't just think about it. Don't just hope it's true. Taste and see. Let yourself rest in his presence. Let yourself feel his nearness. Let yourself really know that he is good. The lions may grow weak and hungry, but those who seek the Lord lack no good thing. Psalm 34, verse 10. You will not lack, not love, not comfort, not presence. Those who seek the Lord, those who turn toward him instead of away, lack no good thing. He is your good thing, and he is here. My flesh and my heart may fail, but God is the strength of my heart and my portion forever. Psalm 73, verse 26. Your strength might fail. Your heart might feel like it's breaking, but God doesn't fail. He is the strength when you have none. He is your portion, your inheritance, your share, your everything forever. Whom have I in heaven but you, and earth has nothing I desire besides you. Psalm 73, verse 25. Nothing compares, not success, not validation, not even the end of loneliness. Nothing compares to God himself, and he is yours. Fully, completely tonight. David knew loneliness, but David also knew God. And in the end, God was enough. More than enough. He's enough for you too. Sometimes God doesn't speak in thunder. Sometimes he sits with you in silence. Not the empty silence that makes loneliness louder, but the full silence, the kind that holds you, steadies you, reminds you that presence doesn't always need words. He's here, even in the quiet. Be still, and know that I am God. I will be exalted among the nations. I will be exalted in the earth. Psalm 46, verse 10. Be still. Stop striving. Stop trying to fix it all. Stop searching for answers in every direction. Just be still. And in the stillness, know that he is God. Know that he's in control. Know that you're not carrying this alone. The Lord will fight for you. You need only to be still. Exodus chapter 14, verse 14. You don't have to fight the loneliness. You don't have to wrestle it into submission. You don't have to figure out how to make it go away. The Lord will fight for you. Your job is just to be still, to rest, to let him do what only he can do. He says, be still, and know that I am God. Psalm 46, verse 10. He says, it's a command, but it's also an invitation. An invitation to stop performing, to stop proving, to stop pretending you're okay when you're not. Be still, and in that stillness, let him be God. Let him be enough. In repentance and rest is your salvation. In quietness and trust is your strength, but you would have none of it. Isaiah chapter 30, verse 15. Your strength is in quietness, not in doing more, not in pushing harder. In quietness, in trust, in the surrender that says, I can't, but you can. Rest is not weakness. Rest is wisdom, as he told. Rest is saying yes to the God who promises to carry what you cannot. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Matthew, chapter 11, verse 28. Come, not come fixed, not come figured out, just come. Weary, burdened, heavy with the weight of loneliness and exhaustion, and trying so hard to hold it together. Come, and he will give you rest. Real rest, soul rest, the kind that seeps into your bones and reminds you that you're safe. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. Matthew, chapter 11, verse 29. Gentle, humble, not demanding, not harsh. Jesus doesn't drive you harder. He doesn't pile on more expectations. He offers a yoke that's easy, a burden that's light. And when you take it, when you let him carry what you've been dragging, you find rest. Not just physical rest, soul rest. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light. Matthew chapter 11, verse 30. Easy, light. The things he asks of you are not heavy. They're not crushing. They're not designed to wear you down. His burden is love, trust, surrender. And those things, when offered to him, become lighter than air. The Lord is my shepherd. I lack nothing. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside quiet waters. Psalm 23, verses 1 and 2. He makes you lie down. Sometimes rest isn't something you choose. Sometimes it's something he gives you because he knows you need it more than you know. Green pastures, quiet waters. Not chaotic, not frantic, peaceful, still, restorative. He leads you there, to the places where your soul can breathe again. He refreshes my soul. He guides me along the right paths for his name's sake. Psalm 23, verse 3. He refreshes, restores, renews. When you feel depleted, empty, drained, worn down by loneliness, he pours back in. He fills you up. He makes you whole again, and he guides you. Not just anywhere, along the right paths. Paths that lead to life, to peace, to him. Even though I walk through the darkest valley, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Psalm 23, verse 4. Even in the valley, even in the dark, even when you can't see the way forward, you don't have to fear, because he is with you. His presence is the light. His nearness is the courage. His love is the reason you can keep walking. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. Psalm 23, verse 4. The rod and staff, tools of a shepherd, tools of protection and guidance, tools that say, I'm watching over you, I'm leading you, I'm making sure nothing harms you. And somehow, knowing that he's watching, knowing that he's guiding, that's comfort. Deep, soul-level comfort. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil, my cup overflows. Psalm 23, verse 5. A table in the presence of enemies, in the middle of everything that's hard, in the middle of loneliness and fear and uncertainty. He prepares a table. He makes space for you. He invites you to sit and feast. Your cup overflows. Not just full, overflowing. More than enough. Abundant. Lavish. Surely your goodness and love will follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Psalm 23, verse 6. Goodness and love, not someday, all the days of your life, following you, chasing you, pursuing you with relentless kindness, and you will dwell, not visit, not stop by occasionally. Dwell, live, remain in the house of the Lord, in his presence, in his love, forever. Be at rest once more, O my soul, for the Lord has been good to you. Psalm 116, verse 7. Be at rest. Stop striving, stop fighting, stop carrying what was never yours to carry. The Lord has been good. He is good, and his goodness is reason enough to rest. God sits with you in the silence tonight. not because he has nothing to say, but because sometimes his presence speaks louder than words. You are held, you are seen, you are not alone. Rest now. Jesus understands, not in a distant, theoretical way. He understands because he lived it. He walked through loneliness. He felt the sting of rejection. He knows what it's like to be misunderstood by the very people who should have known him best. He's been where you are. He came to that which was his own, but his own did not receive him. John, chapter 1, verse 11. His own, the people he came for, the ones he loved. They didn't receive him. They turned away. They rejected him. Jesus knows what it feels like to offer your heart and have it refused. He knows what it feels like to be unwanted. A prophet is not without honor except in his own town, among his relatives and in his own home. Mark chapter 6, verse 4. Even in his hometown, even among his relatives, even in his own home, they didn't honor him. They didn't see him for who he really was. Jesus knows what it feels like to be invisible to the people who should see you most clearly. When Jesus heard what had happened, he withdrew by boat privately to a solitary place. Hearing of this, the crowds followed him on foot from the towns. Matthew, chapter 14, verse 13. He withdrew. He needed solitude. He needed space to process grief, to be with the Father, to rest. Even Jesus needed to step away from the crowds and be alone. He understands the need to retreat, to find quiet, to let your soul catch its breath. Very early in the morning, while it was still dark, Jesus got up, left the house, and went off to a solitary place, where he prayed. Mark chapter 1, verse 35. While it was still dark, before anyone else was awake, Jesus sought solitude. He craved time alone with the Father, not because he was running from people, but because he needed connection with God more than anything else. He knows what it's like to be hungry for presence that truly satisfies. Jesus often withdrew to lonely places and prayed. Luke, chapter 5, verse 16. Often, not once, not occasionally, often, Jesus regularly sought lonely places not because he loved loneliness, but because in those places, he found the Father, and he's teaching you the same path. That, in the lonely places, God is waiting. Then Jesus was led by the Spirit into the wilderness to be tempted by the devil. After fasting 40 days and 40 nights, he was hungry. Matthew chapter 4, verses 1 and 2. The wilderness, 40 days, alone with hunger, with temptation, with silence. Jesus knows what it's like to endure long stretches of isolation, to face battles in the dark when no one else is watching. He knows what it's like to feel the weight of being alone. Then the devil left him, and angels came and attended him. Matthew chapter 4, verse 11. But he was never truly alone. Even in the wilderness, even after the temptation, angels came, help came. God's presence came. The same is true for you. In your wilderness, you are attended to. You are cared for. You are not abandoned. During the days of Jesus' life on earth, he offered up prayers and petitions with fervent cries and tears to the one who could save him. And he was heard because of his reverent submission. Hebrews chapter 5, verse 7. Fervent cries, tears. Jesus prayed with raw emotion, with desperate need, with the honesty of someone who knows what it's like to hurt deeply. He didn't hide his pain. He brought it to the Father, and he was heard. You will be heard too. Then Jesus went with his disciples to a place called Gethsemane, and he said to them, "Sit here while I go over there and pray." Matthew chapter 26, verse 36. Gethsemane, the place of crushing, the place where the weight of what was coming pressed down so heavily that Jesus needed to be alone with the Father. He knows what it's like to carry something so heavy that words fail. He took Peter and the 2 sons of Zebedee along with him, and he began to be sorrowful and troubled. Then he said to them, "My soul is overwhelmed with sorrow to the point of death. Stay here and keep watch with me." Matthew chapter 26, verses 37 and 38. My soul is overwhelmed. Jesus said it, admitted it. His soul was crushed with sorrow. He was troubled. He was feeling the full weight of what it means to be human. And he asked his friends to stay with him, to keep watch, to not leave him alone in the hardest moment. But they couldn't stay awake. They fell asleep, and Jesus faced the darkest hours with no one watching, no one understanding, no one fully present. He knows what it's like when the people you need most can't be there for you. Going a little farther, he fell with his face to the ground and prayed, "My Father, if it is possible, may this cup be taken from me, yet not as I will, but as you will." Matthew chapter 26, verse 39. He fell to the ground, face down, begging for another way, asking if the pain could be avoided. Jesus knows what it's like to wish things were different, to plead for relief. And even in that moment, he surrendered. "Not as I will, but as you will." He went away a second time and prayed, "My Father, if it is not possible for this cup to be taken away unless I drink it, may your will be done." Matthew chapter 26, verse 42. A second time, he prayed it again. The surrender wasn't easy. It wasn't one and done. It was a process, a wrestling, a choosing to trust even when everything in him wanted another way. Jesus knows what it's like to have to surrender over and over again. Then he returned to the disciples and found them sleeping. "Couldn't you men keep watch with me for 1 hour?" he asked Peter. Matthew chapter 26, verse 40. Couldn't you stay awake? Couldn't you be here with me? Jesus felt the sting of isolation even in the company of his closest friends. They meant well, but they couldn't carry what he was carrying. They couldn't stay awake in his darkest hour. He knows what it's like to feel alone, even when you're not technically alone. He was despised and rejected by mankind, a man of suffering and familiar with pain. Isaiah chapter 53, verse 3. Familiar with pain. Not a stranger to it, not distant from it. Familiar. Like an old companion. Jesus lived with rejection, with suffering, with a kind of pain that doesn't go away quickly. He knows your pain because he carried it himself. Surely he took up our pain and bore our sorrows. Yet we considered him punished by God, stricken by him, and afflicted. Isaiah chapter 53, verse 4. He took up your pain, your specific pain, your loneliness, your isolation, your feeling of being unseen and unheard. He took it up. He carried it. He bore it in his body so you would never have to carry it alone. Jesus understands, completely, fully, deeply, and because he understands, he knows exactly how to comfort you. You are not too much. Your emotions don't overwhelm him. Your needs don't exhaust him. Your loneliness doesn't make him tired of you. You could never be too needy, too broken, too heavy for the God who holds galaxies in his hands. He can handle all of you. Cast all your anxiety on him because he cares for you. 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 7. All, not some. Not the acceptable parts, not the parts that seem manageable. All your anxiety, all your loneliness, all your fear, all your questions, all your doubt. Cast it on him. Throw it. Release it. Let it go. Because he cares, deeply, personally, specifically about you. Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God. Philippians chapter 4, verse 6. Every situation, even the ones that feel too small to bother God with, even the ones that feel too big for Him to fix. Every single situation is an invitation to talk to Him, to bring your requests, to lay it all out. He's listening, and He wants to hear from you. And the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus. Philippians chapter 4, verse 7. Peace that transcends understanding. Peace that doesn't make logical sense given your circumstances. Peace that guards your heart like a soldier standing watch, keeping out the lies, keeping out the fear, keeping out the voices that say you're alone. That peace is yours, right now. The Lord is near to all who call on Him, to all who call on Him in truth. Psalm 145 and verse 18. Near, not far, not watching from a distance. Near, close enough to hear your whisper, close enough to feel your pain, close enough to reach out and hold you. Call on Him. He's already here, already listening, already moving toward you. The Lord is good to those whose hope is in Him, to the one who seeks Him. Lamentations, chapter 3, verse 25. Good, even when life isn't, even when loneliness is heavy and hope feels fragile. The Lord is good. His character doesn't change based on your circumstances. He is good, always, and His goodness is for you, for the one who seeks Him, for the one who turns toward Him instead of away. Because of the Lord's great love, we are not consumed, for His compassions never fail. They are new every morning. Great is your faithfulness. Lamentations, chapter 3, verses 22 and 23. Never fail. His compassions don't run out. They don't get used up. They don't reach a limit where He says, "That's enough. No more." New every morning. Fresh, abundant, overflowing. Yesterday's compassion was real, but today you get a new supply, a fresh outpouring, more than enough. I say to myself, the Lord is my portion, therefore I will wait for Him. Lamentations, chapter 3, verse 24. My portion, my inheritance, my share, not something in addition to God, God Himself. He is what you get. He is the prize. He is the treasure. And if you have Him, you have everything. Come near to God, and He will come near to you. James, chapter 4, verse 8. Come near, take one step, just one. Turn your heart toward Him even a little, and He will come near to you. He's already on His way, already closing the distance, already reaching for you. The Lord your God is with you, the mighty warrior who saves. He will take great delight in you. In His love He will no longer rebuke you, but will rejoice over you with singing. Zephaniah, chapter 3, verse 17. He delights in you, not in what you do, in you. Just you, tired, lonely, imperfect you. He takes great delight. He rejoices. He sings over you. Can you hear it? The song of God over your life, over your heart, over this very moment. Cast your cares on the Lord, and He will sustain you. He will never let the righteous be shaken. Psalm 55, verse 22. Sustain, not just hold. Sustain. Keep you going. Give you what you need. Hold you steady when everything feels like it's falling apart. He will never let you be shaken. Not ultimately, not eternally. You are held by hands that don't let go. Give your burdens to the Lord, and He will take care of you. He will not permit the godly to slip and fall. Psalm 55, and verse 22. Give, release, hand over. Stop trying to carry what He's offering to take. He will take care of you. Not might, not maybe. Will, He's got you, and He's not going to let you fall. For the Lord loves the just and will not forsake His faithful ones. Wrongdoers will be completely destroyed. The offspring of the wicked will perish. Psalm 37, verse 28. He will not forsake, not abandon, not leave, not forget. You are His faithful one, and He is faithful in return. Forever faithful, completely faithful, unshakably faithful. Be still before the Lord and wait patiently for Him. Do not fret when people succeed in their ways, when they carry out their wicked schemes. Psalm 37, verse 7. Be still. Don't fret. Don't compare. Don't spiral into worry about what everyone else has that you don't. Just be still. Wait. Trust. He sees you. He knows what you need, and He's working on your behalf. But the plans of the Lord stand firm forever, the purposes of His heart through all generations. Psalm 33, verse 11. His plans stand firm. They don't shift. They don't fall apart. They don't depend on you getting everything right. His purposes for you, His heart for you, those are forever, unchanging. Sure. The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. Psalm 34, verse 18. Close to the brokenhearted, not just aware, close. He moves toward the broken places. He comes near to the crushed spirit. He doesn't wait for you to get better before He shows up. He shows up in the breaking, in the crushing, in the loneliest moment. The righteous person may have many troubles, but the Lord delivers him from them all. Psalm 34, verse 19. Not many troubles. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. Trouble comes, loneliness comes, hard things come, but the Lord delivers. Not from some, from all, every single one. In His time, in His way, He delivers. You are not too much for Him. Your heart is not too heavy. Your loneliness is not too deep. Your need is not too great. He is God, and He is more than enough. The fire burns for you tonight, not for a crowd, not for everyone else, for you. This warmth, this light, this safe space, it's been prepared with you in mind. Jesus didn't light a fire and hope someone would show up. He lit it because He knew you'd be here. He knew you'd need it. You are seen. You are expected. You are welcome. In my Father's house are many rooms. If that were not so, would I have told you that I am going there to prepare a place for you? John, chapter 14, verse 2. A place for you. Not a generic space. Not a maybe if there's room spot. A place. Specific. Personal. Prepared with your name on it. Jesus is preparing it right now. Getting it ready. Making sure everything is exactly what you need. And if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come back and take you to be with me, that you also may be where I am. John, chapter 14, verse 3. He's coming back for you. Not sending someone else. Not leaving you to find your own way. He's coming back, personally, to bring you home, to make sure you're with Him, because that's where you belong. With Him, always. You make known to me the path of life. You will fill me with joy in your presence, with eternal pleasures at your right hand. Psalm 16, verse 11. In His presence, that's where joy is. Not in perfect circumstances, not in having it all figured out. In His presence, right here, right now. By this fire, in this moment, He fills you, not partially, not halfway. Fills you with joy, with peace, with the kind of pleasure that doesn't fade when the sun comes up. One thing I ask from the Lord, this only do I seek, that I may dwell in the house of the Lord all the days of my life, to gaze on the beauty of the Lord and to seek Him in His temple. Psalm 27, verse 4. One thing, not a list of demands, not a catalog of needs. One thing, to dwell, to stay, to remain in His presence. That's the desire underneath all the others. To be with Him, to gaze on His beauty, to know Him and be known by Him. For where 2 or 3 gather in my name, there am I with them. Matthew chapter 18, verse 20. He shows up, not eventually, not when you've prayed long enough, immediately. Where His name is spoken, where hearts turn toward Him, He is there. And tonight, He's here, with you, in this room, by this fire, speaking peace over your heart. The Lord replied, My presence will go with you, and I will give you rest. Exodus chapter 33, verse 14. My presence will go with you, not stay behind, not wait for you to come back. Go with you, into tomorrow, into the unknown, into every moment that stretches ahead, and in His presence, you find rest, the kind that reaches your soul. Where can I go from your spirit? Where can I flee from your presence? If I go up to the heavens, you are there. If I make my bed in the depths, you are there. Psalm 139, verses 7 and 8. Nowhere. There's nowhere you can go where He isn't. No depth of loneliness, no height of fear, no distance too far. He is there, always there. You cannot outrun His presence. You cannot outwalk His love. If I rise on the wings of the dawn, if I settle on the far side of the sea, even there your hand will guide me. Your right hand will hold me fast. Psalm 139, verses 9 and 10. Even there, even in the farthest place, even when you feel like you've drifted too far to be found, His hand guides, His right hand holds, fast, firm, unshakable. You are held. How precious to me are your thoughts. God, how vast is the sum of them were I to count them. They would outnumber the grains of sand when I awake. I am still with you. Psalm 139 verses 17 and 18. His thoughts toward you. Precious. Vast. Countless, more than you could ever measure. And when you wake in the morning, when the night finally ends, you are still with Him. You haven't lost Him in the dark. You haven't drifted away while you slept. You are still with Him. God has said, Never will I leave you, never will I forsake you. Hebrews chapter 13, verse 5. Never, the strongest promise, the most absolute word. Never will He leave. Never will He forsake. Not when you fail. Not when you doubt. Not when you feel like you've disappointed Him. Never. So we say with confidence, The Lord is my helper. I will not be afraid. What can mere mortals do to me? Hebrews chapter 13, verse 6. The Lord is your helper. Present tense. Right now, in this moment, He's helping. He's working. He's moving on your behalf. And if He is for you, what can anyone do against you? What can loneliness do? What can fear do? What can isolation do? Nothing. Because He is with you. You will seek me and find me when you seek me with all your heart. Jeremiah chapter 29, verse 13. You will find Him. Not might, not maybe, will. When you seek Him, when you turn your heart toward Him, even just a little, you will find Him. Because He's not hiding. He's not playing hard to get. He's here, waiting, ready, eager to be found. I will be found by you, declares the Lord. Jeremiah chapter 29, verse 14. I will be found. He promises it. He guarantees it. You're not searching in vain. You're not reaching into emptiness. He will be found. He wants to be found by you. Come, all you who are thirsty. Come to the waters. And you who have no money, come. Buy and eat, come. Buy wine and milk without money and without cost. Isaiah chapter 55, verse 1. Come, you don't need to bring anything. You don't need to pay. You don't need to prove you're worthy. Just come. Thirsty, come. Empty, come. Lonely, come. Everything you need is here, and it's free. Grace upon grace upon grace. Why spend money on what is not bread, and your labor on what does not satisfy? Listen. Listen to me, and eat what is good, and you will delight in the richest of fare. Isaiah chapter 55, verse 2. Stop chasing what doesn't satisfy. Stop working for what doesn't fill. Listen, eat what is good. Delight in what actually nourishes. And what nourishes is Him, His presence, His love, His nearness. Give ear and come to me. Listen, that you may live. Isaiah chapter 55, verse 3. Listen, that's all. Just listen. And in the listening, you will live, truly live. Not just survive, not just get through, live. The fire burns for you, the warmth is real, the light is steady, and Jesus is sitting beside you, saying, stay, rest. You're exactly where you're meant to be. Rest is not weakness. It's not giving up. It's not failure. Rest is trusted. Rest is saying, I can't hold this anymore, sir, but you can. Rest is letting go of the striving and sinking into the arms that have been holding you all along. Jesus invites you to rest. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Matthew, chapter 11, verse 28. Come, not work harder, not try more, not push through. Come, bring your weariness, bring your burdens, bring the weight you've been carrying alone. And he will give you rest, not make you earn it, not make you wait for it. Give it freely, generously, completely. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. Matthew, chapter 11, verse 29. Learn from him. Watch how he does it. Gentle, humble, not striving, not proving, not pretending to have it all together. Just resting in the Father's love and letting that be enough. You will find rest for your souls. The deepest kind of rest. The kind that reaches the places exhaustion lives. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light. Matthew, chapter 11, verse 30. Easy. Light. What he asks of you is not heavy. It's not crushing. It's not designed to wear you out. His yoke is rest. His burden is love. And love doesn't exhaust. It restores. There remains, then, a Sabbath rest for the people of God. For anyone who enters God's rest also rests from their works, just as God did from his. Hebrews, chapter 4, verses 9 and 10. A Sabbath rest remains. It's still available, still waiting, still offered. You can enter it, right now, tonight. Rest from your works. Rest from trying to fix yourself. Rest from trying to earn love. Rest from trying to make yourself worthy. God rested, and he invites you to do the same. Let us therefore make every effort to enter that rest so that no one will perish by following their example of disobedience. Hebrews chapter 4, verse 11. Make every effort to enter rest. It sounds contradictory, doesn't it? Effort to rest. But sometimes rest is a discipline. Sometimes you have to choose it, fight for it. Say no to the voices that tell you to keep pushing. Rest is obedience. Rest is trust. Rest is worship. In vain you rise early and stay up late, toiling for food to eat, for he grants sleep to those he loves. Psalm 127, verse 2. In vain. All the striving, all the sleepless nights, all the effort to control what you can't control. It's in vain, because he grants sleep. He gives rest to those he loves. And you are loved, so deeply loved. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside quiet waters. Psalm 23, verse 2. He makes you lie down. Sometimes you don't know how to rest on your own. Sometimes you need him to guide you there, to lead you to the green pastures, to bring you beside the quiet waters. And he does. Gently, patiently, lovingly. He refreshes my soul. Psalm 23, verse 3. Refreshes, restores, renews. What loneliness has depleted, he replenishes. What exhaustion has stolen, he gives back. What weariness has drained, he refills. Your soul is being refreshed right now, in this moment, by this fire in his presence. It is useless for you to work so hard from early morning until late at night, anxiously working for food to eat, for God gives rest to his loved ones. Psalm 127, verse 2. Useless. The anxious working, the endless striving, the belief that if you just try a little harder, you'll finally be okay. God gives rest, not as a reward for working hard, as a gift to his loved ones, to you. 6 days do your work, but on the seventh day do not work. so that your ox and your donkey may rest, and so that the slave born in your household and the foreigner living among you may be refreshed. Exodus chapter 23, verse 12. Do not work. It's a command, not a suggestion, not a nice idea if you have time. A command. Rest. Stop. Cease. Let yourself be refreshed. Even God rested on the seventh day, not because he was tired, but to model for you that rest is sacred, rest is necessary, rest is good. By the seventh day, God had finished the work he had been doing. So on the seventh day, he rested from all his work. Then God blessed the seventh day and made it holy, because on it he rested from all the work of creating that he had done. Genesis chapter 2, verses 2 and 3. God rested, and he blessed the rest, made it holy, set it apart. Rest is not an afterthought. It's part of the rhythm of creation, part of how you were designed to live. The apostles gathered around Jesus and reported to him all they had done and taught. Then, because so many people were coming and going that they did not even have a chance to eat, he said to them, "Come with me by yourselves to a quiet place and get some rest." Mark chapter 6, verses 30 and 31. Come with me to a quiet place, get some rest. Jesus saw their exhaustion. He saw their weariness. And he didn't tell them to push through. He told them to rest. He's saying the same thing to you tonight. Come, rest. You've done enough. You've carried enough. Let it go now. So they went away by themselves in a boat to a solitary place. Mark chapter 6, verse 32. They went, they obeyed the invitation. They stepped away from the demands. They chose rest. You can choose it too. Right now. Right here. In peace I will lie down and sleep, for you alone. Lord, make me dwell in safety. Psalm 4, verse 8. In peace, not in fear, not in anxiety. In peace. You can lie down. You can sleep. You can let your guard down. Because the Lord makes you dwell in safety. He's watching. He's protecting. He's keeping you. You don't have to stay awake. You don't have to keep fighting. You can rest. I lie down and sleep. I wake again, because the Lord sustains me. Psalm 3, verse 5. You can sleep, and you will wake again. Not because you're strong enough, but because the Lord sustains you. He holds your life. He holds your tomorrow. He holds you. Rest is not weakness. Rest is faith. Rest is saying, I trust you. God, I trust you to hold what I cannot. And he does. He always does. So rest now. Let your shoulders drop. Let your breath slow. Let the fire warm you and the presence of God settle over you like the softest blanket. You are safe. You are held. You can rest. Morning will come. Not tonight. Not right now. But it will come. The sun will rise. The darkness will lift. The heaviness will ease. Morning always comes. And with it, the mercies you didn't know you needed. But tonight, you rest. Weeping may stay for the night, but rejoicing comes in the morning. Psalm 30, verse 5. Weeping may stay. It doesn't say weeping might visit. It says it may stay. For the whole night, the tears are allowed. The grief is honored. The loneliness is acknowledged. But it doesn't stay forever. Rejoicing comes. Joy comes. Morning comes. For his anger lasts only a moment, but his favor lasts a lifetime. Weeping may stay for the night, but rejoicing comes in the morning. Psalm 30, verse 5. His favor lasts a lifetime. Not just a moment, not just when things are good. A lifetime. His favor, his kindness, his attention, his love is over you right now, and it will be over you in the morning. The night is temporary, but his favor is forever. The Lord is my light and my salvation, whom shall I fear? The Lord is the stronghold of my life, of whom shall I be afraid? Psalm 27, verse 1. Light. Even in the darkest night, he is light. He breaks through, he illuminates, he shows you the way forward when you can't see past the next breath. He is your salvation, and not your problem, not your burden, your salvation. The one who rescues, the one who saves, the one who makes a way. Wait for the Lord. Be strong and take heart and wait for the Lord. Psalm 27, verse 14. Wait, not because nothing is happening, but because something is happening that you can't see yet. God is working, moving, preparing, and the waiting is part of the process. Be strong, take heart, not because you have to manufacture courage, but because the Lord is with you, and His presence makes you brave. I remain confident of this. I will see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. Psalm 27, verse 13. You will see it, not just hope for it, not just wish for it. You will see the goodness of the Lord in this life, in a land of the living. Before the story ends, His goodness is coming, and you will witness it. Yet this I call to mind, and therefore I have hope because of the Lord's great love. We are not consumed, for His compassions never fail. Lamentations, chapter 3, verses 21 and 22. Call it to mind. Remember, when everything feels dark, remember this: His love is great. His compassions never fail. You are not consumed. You are not destroyed. You are held, and that truth is reason to hope. They are new every morning. Great is your faithfulness. Lamentations, chapter 3, verse 23. New every morning. Fresh compassion, fresh mercy, fresh grace. You don't have to survive on yesterday's supply. Tomorrow brings new strength, new hope, new reasons to keep going. Great is His faithfulness. He has never failed you, and He won't start now. The Lord is good to those whose hope is in Him. To the one who seeks Him, it is good to wait quietly for the salvation of the Lord. Lamentations, chapter 3, verses 25 and 26. Good to wait, not easy, not comfortable, but good. Because in the waiting, you learn to trust. In the waiting, you discover that He is enough. In the waiting, hope deepens into something unshakable. Quietly, without striving, without demanding, just waiting, trusting, resting in the promise that He is good. It is good for a man to bear the yoke while he is young. Let him sit alone in silence, for the Lord has laid it on him. Lamentations, chapter 3, verses 27 and 28. Sit alone in silence. Sometimes that's where God meets you, not in the noise, not in the distraction, in the silence, in the stillness, in the loneliness that feels unbearable. The Lord has laid it on him, not to punish, but to teach, to shape, to prepare for something greater. Let him bury his face in the dust. There may yet be hope. Lamentations, chapter 3, verse 29. There may yet be hope. Even when you're face down in the dust, even when you've given up, even when you can't see a way forward, there may yet be hope. And with God, there always is. Let him offer his cheek to one who would strike him, and let him be filled with disgrace. For no one is cast off by the Lord forever. Lamentations, chapter 3, verses 30 and 31. No one is cast off forever, not you, not anyone. The rejection you feel is not permanent. The isolation you're experiencing is not the end of your story. God does not cast off his children, not forever, not ever. Though he brings grief, he will show compassion. So great is his unfailing love. For he does not willingly bring affliction or grief to anyone. Lamentations, chapter 3, verses 32 and 33. He does not willingly bring grief. He doesn't delight in your pain. He doesn't enjoy watching you suffer. His heart breaks with yours. But he will show compassion, because his love is unfailing, and his compassion is greater than any grief you carry. Satisfy us in the morning with your unfailing love, that we may sing for joy and be glad all our days. Psalm 90, verse 14. Satisfy us in the morning, not at night, not right now, in the morning, when the sun rises, when the new day begins, when hope returns with the light. He will satisfy, He will fill, He will give you reasons to sing again. The steadfast love of the Lord never ceases. His mercies never come to an end. They are new every morning. Great is your faithfulness. Lamentations, chapter 3, verses 22 and 23. Never ceases, never ends. New every morning. His love doesn't stop. His mercy doesn't run out. His faithfulness doesn't waver. Tomorrow is a new day, and it comes with new grace. May the Lord answer you when you are in distress. May the name of the God of Jacob protect you. May He send you help from the sanctuary and grant you support from Zion. Psalm 20, verses 1 and 2. He will answer, He will protect, He will send help. Not maybe, not if you're lucky. He will, you are in distress tonight. And He sees, He knows, and He's already moving to answer. Some trust in chariots and some in horses, but we trust in the name of the Lord our God. Psalm 20, verse 7. Trust in the name of the Lord, not in circumstances changing, not in loneliness lifting instantly, but in His name, in His character, in His faithfulness. He is trustworthy, and He will not let you down. Now I know that the Lord gives victory to His anointed. He answers him from His heavenly sanctuary with the victorious power of His right hand. Psalm 20, verse 6. Victory is coming. The battle you're fighting against loneliness, against fear, against isolation is not a losing battle. God is giving you victory in His time, in His way. And when morning comes, you'll see it, you'll feel it, you'll know it. Joy is coming, light is coming, morning is coming. But tonight rest. His presence is your home now, not a building, not a place you have to travel to find. His presence. Wherever you are, wherever you go, wherever life takes you, His presence is there. And in His presence, you are home. You belong here. You always have. Lord, You have been our dwelling place throughout all generations. Psalm 90, verse 1. Dwelling place, not a temporary shelter, not a place you visit occasionally. A dwelling place, a home, the place where you live, where you rest, where you are fully known and fully loved throughout all generations, before you, after you, forever. God has been home for His people, and He is home for you. Whoever dwells in the shelter of the Most High will rest in the shadow of the Almighty. Psalm 91, verse 1. Dwell, stay, remain. Make your home in the shelter of God, and when you do, you rest. In His shadow, under His covering, protected, safe, held, I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my God, in whom I trust. Psalm 91, verse 2. My refuge, my fortress, my God, not just a God, not just any God. My God, personal, intimate, close. In Him you trust, not in your ability to fix things, not in circumstances improving. In Him, surely He will save you from the fowler's snare and from the deadly pestilence. He will cover you with His feathers, and under His wings you will find refuge. His faithfulness will be your shield and rampart. Psalm 91, verses 3 and 4. He will save you. He will cover you under His wings, like a mother bird protecting her young. Tender, gentle, fiercely protective. His faithfulness is your shield. What protects you is not your own strength. It's His faithfulness, His commitment to you, His unwavering love. You will not fear the terror of night, nor the arrow that flies by day, nor the pestilence that stalks in the darkness, nor the plague that destroys at midday. Psalm 91, verses 5 and 6. You will not fear, not because nothing scary exists, but because He is with you and his presence is greater than any terror, any darkness, any plague. The night doesn't own you. The loneliness doesn't define you. The fear doesn't control you, because you are his. 1,000 may fall at your side, 10,000 at your right hand, but it will not come near you. Psalm 91, verse 7. Protected, not because you're special, not because you've earned it, but because you dwell in the shelter of the Most High, because you've made him your home, and in his home you are safe. If you say, "The Lord is my refuge," and you make the Most High your dwelling, no harm will overtake you, no disaster will come near your tent. Psalm 91, verses 9 and 10. Make him your dwelling. Choose him as home, not just once, every day, every moment. Every time loneliness whispers that you're alone, choose him. And when you do, no harm will overtake you. Not ultimately, not eternally. You are held in hands that cannot fail, for he will command his angels concerning you to guard you in all your ways. They will lift you up in their hands, so that you will not strike your foot against a stone. Psalm 91, verses 11 and 12. Angels, guarding you in all your ways, every step, every moment, every breath. You are surrounded by more than you can see, protected by more than you can imagine. They lift you up. When you stumble, when you fall, when you can't take another step, they lift you. Because he loves me, says the Lord, I will rescue him, I will protect him, for he acknowledges my name. Psalm 91, verse 14. Because he loves me, that's the reason. Not because he's perfect, not because he's strong, because he loves God, and God rescues those who love him. You love him, even when it's hard, even when you don't feel it, even when loneliness makes it difficult to sense his presence. You love him, and he rescues you. He will call on me, and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him. Psalm 91, verse 15. He will call, and God will answer. It's that simple, that profound. Call, and he answers. Cry out, and he responds. Whisper his name, and he leans in close. I will be with him in trouble. Not after, not when it's over. In it, in the middle, in the hardest part, God is with you. With long life I will satisfy him and show him my salvation. Psalm 91, verse 16. Satisfy, fill, complete. God will satisfy you, not with things, not with achievements, with himself, with his presence, with his love, and he will show you salvation. Rescue, deliverance, freedom. You will see it, you will know it, you will experience it. Better is one day in your courts than 1,000 elsewhere. I would rather be a doorkeeper in the house of my God than dwell in the tents of the wicked. Psalm 84, verse 10. One day in his presence, better than 1,000 anywhere else. Better than success without him. Better than comfort without him. Better than anything the world offers. His presence is the treasure. His nearness is the goal. His love is the prize. For the Lord God is a sun and shield. The Lord bestows favor and honor. No good thing does he withhold from those whose walk is blameless. Psalm 84, verse 11. A sun, light, warmth, life, a shield, protection, defense, safety. He is both, everything you need. No good thing does he withhold. If it's good for you, he gives it. If it's missing, it's not good, not yet, not now. Trust him. He knows what you need better than you do. Lord Almighty, blessed is the one who trusts in you. Psalm 84, verse 12. Blessed. Not because life is easy, but because you trust. And in that trust, you find peace, rest, home. My soul yearns, even faints, for the courts of the Lord. My heart and my flesh cry out for the living God. Psalm 84, verse 2. Your soul yearns for more than this world offers, for more than temporary comfort, for God Himself, for His presence, for home. And the beautiful truth is this: what your soul yearns for, you already have. God is here. His presence is yours. You are home. Even the sparrow has found a home, and the swallow a nest for herself, where she may have her young, a place near your altar. Lord Almighty, my King and my God. Psalm 84, verse 3. A home, a nest, a place, near the altar, near God. That's where you belong, that's where you are. And nothing, no loneliness, no fear, no isolation can take that away. You are home, in His presence, forever. Sleep in the arms of love tonight. Let everything else fade. The worries, the questions, the ache of loneliness that's followed you through the day. Let it all fade into the background as you settle into the one truth that matters most. You are loved, and love is holding you. He who dwells in the shelter of the Most High will rest in the shadow of the Almighty. Psalm 91, or verse 1. Rest, not strive, not fight, not force yourself to feel better. Just rest, in His shadow, under His covering, safe, protected home. I will lie down and sleep in peace, for you alone. Lord, make me dwell in safety. Psalm 4, verse 8. In peace, not in fear, not in anxiety about tomorrow. In peace, because He makes you dwell in safety. He's watching, He's guarding, He's keeping you. You can close your eyes now. When you lie down, you will not be afraid. When you lie down, your sleep will be sweet. Proverbs, chapter 3, verse 24. You will not be afraid, not because nothing is uncertain, but because He is certain. He is sure, He is steady. Your sleep will be sweet, not restless, not fitful, sweet, deep, restorative. In peace I will both lie down and sleep, for you alone, O Lord. Make me dwell in safety. Psalm 4, verse 8. You alone, not your efforts, not your plans, not your ability to hold everything together. You alone, Lord. You are the reason for peace. You are the reason for safety, and He is enough. The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make His face shine on you and be gracious to you. The Lord turn His face toward you and give you peace. Numbers, chapter 6, verses 24 through 26. Bless you, keep you, make His face shine on you, turn toward you, give you peace. These aren't suggestions, they're declarations. God is doing these things right now, over you, for you. His face is turned toward you, not away, not distracted, toward you, and in His gaze, there is peace. May the God of hope fill you with all joy and peace as you trust in Him, so that you may overflow with hope by the power of the Holy Spirit. Romans, chapter 15, verse 13. Fill you not partially all joy, all peace, overflowing more than you can contain because of trust, because of surrender, because of saying yes to His love. The Lord gives strength to His people. The Lord blesses His people with peace. Psalm 29, verse 11. He gives strength when you have none left, when you're too tired to take another step. He gives freely, abundantly. He blesses with peace, not someday. Now, tonight, as you rest by this fire, as you let His presence wash over you. Now may the Lord of peace Himself give you peace at all times and in every way. The Lord be with all of you. 2 Thessalonians, chapter 3, verse 16. At all times, not just when things are good, not just when you feel strong, at all times, in every way, in loneliness, in fear, in uncertainty, peace. The Lord be with you. He is right now, right here, closer than your breath. And the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus. Cry it to Philippians, chapter 4, verse 7. Peace that transcends understanding. Peace that doesn't make sense given what you're going through. Peace that defies logic. Peace that's bigger than circumstances. It guards your heart, your mind, like a soldier standing watch, keeping out the lies, keeping out the fear, keeping you safe. Peace I leave with you, my peace I give you. I do not give to you as the world gives. Do not let your hearts be troubled, and do not be afraid. John, chapter 14, verse 27. My peace, not the world's version, not the fragile, temporary kind, his peace, the kind that lasts, the kind that holds, the kind that remains when everything else falls apart. Do not let your hearts be troubled, not because nothing is troubling, but because he is greater, and his peace is stronger. I have told you these things, so that in me you may have peace. In this world you will have trouble, but take heart, I have overcome the world. John, chapter 16, verse 33. Take heart, be encouraged, be brave, not because you have to manufacture courage, but because he has already won, already overcome, already defeated everything that threatens you. The battle is finished, and you are on the winning side. The Lord watches over you. The Lord is your shade at your right hand. The sun will not harm you by day, nor the moon by night. Psalm 121, verses 5 and 6. He watches over you, not casually, not from a distance. He watches attentively, protectively, lovingly, day and night, in light and in darkness. In every moment, he is watching, he is guarding, he is keeping you. The Lord will keep you from all harm. He will watch over your life. The Lord will watch over your coming and going, both now and forevermore. Psalm 121, verses 7 and 8. From all harm, not some. All, not just physical harm. Spiritual harm, emotional harm. The kind that tries to convince you you're alone. He watches over your life, your coming, your going, now and forevermore. There is no moment you are not seen, no moment you are not held. Cast all your anxiety on him because he cares for you. 1 Peter, chapter 5, verse 7. All your anxiety about tomorrow, about next week, about whether you'll always feel this lonely, cast it, release it. Let it go, because he cares, not out of obligation, not out of duty. He cares, deeply, personally, tenderly. Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God. Philippians, chapter 4, verse 6. Every situation, even this one, even the loneliness, even the quiet ache that won't seem to leave, bring it to him, present it, lay it down, and then rest because he's holding it now. For God so loved the world that he gave his one and only Son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish but have eternal life. John, chapter 3, verse 16. He loved, he gave, for you. So you could have life, real life, eternal life, life that starts now and never ends. You are loved, completely, eternally, unchangeably, and surely I am with you always, to the very end of the age. Matthew chapter 28, verse 20. Always, to the very end, and beyond. He is with you, in this moment, in the morning, in every moment that follows. You are not alone. You have never been alone. You will never be alone. Sleep now, beloved. Let your eyes close. Let your breathing slow. Let the warmth of the fire and the nearness of God wrap around you like the softest blanket. You are safe. You are loved. You are held in arms that will never let go. Rest now, child of God. The night belongs to peace.